Da-dum, 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 da-dum. The Pink Panther just got its latest plot unfolding right now in Germany. Serious stuff indeed, in fact. A manhunt is on after a brazen heist at Dresden Castle, where thieves broke into the Green Vault on Monday morning. It's home to one of Europe's largest collection of treasuries and making off with the jewels, including diamonds, pearls and rubies, possibly worth than $1 billion, probably absolutely priceless. Phil Black with our report.
The target, one of Europe's most valuable collections of treasure, suggests a technically complex, professionally planned and executed movie-style heist. The reality? It was far less sophisticated. The thieves even triggered the alarm.
The culprits, as you were able to see, evidently got in through a window facing the palace square. There they cut through the grating and then smashed the glass of the case.
The museum's interactive tour shows the contents of that case. They escaped with 3 sets of jewellery, including finely crafted necklaces. Together, the sets were made up of around 100 individual diamonds, pearls and rubies. The Green Vault is famous for its extraordinary, priceless collection from the early 1700s. The incredibly ornate rooms were first built by local leader Augustus the Strong, when he was keen to turn the region into a Florence-like hub of art and culture. The collection survived World War II, but the vault's rooms, like much of Dresden, were rebuilt. The museum says the value of the stolen pieces can't be calculated accurately because they're too well known to ever be sold on the open market. But news of the Green Vault raid inspired shock among local officials who say the collection is invaluable as part of the region's culture, history and identity.
Das ist ja nicht nur der materielle Wert, sondern es ist der immaterielle Wert.
It's not just about the material value, but also the immaterial value, which is inestimable for the state of Saxony. As our state premier has said, overnight the whole of Saxony was stolen from.
Police don't know if the thieves had hoped to get away with more, but one extraordinary piece of treasure was well beyond their reach. The famous 41-carat Dresden green diamond is currently on loan to the Met Museum in New York. Phil Black, CNN, London.
Kormind's with me. He's the online diamond jeweller, 77diamonds.com, and he's with me from London. The point here is, of course, the real risk is that they don't try and sell the jewels as they are. They break them up. That's the sort of the travesty, isn't it?
Yeah, no, unfortunately, that does look like what's going to happen. So if we look at history with some of the great jewelry heists, a lot of them have never been found again. And so we're highly likely, I mean, it's an absolute travesty because obviously within the kind of the piece, the ornate piece that's been created by some of the great craftsmen of history, they are worth so much as a piece in their own right and also in terms of what they represent for the Saxony region and for Germany as a whole. But the thieves are going to grab these and they're going to strip them apart, they're going to recut them. Even if they recut them, and you've got some jewels there, haven't you? You've got a couple of jewels that you're going to show me, $1 million worth. But even if they recut them, is there something likely to be part of them that you'd still be able, potentially, to identify, even if they're recut? Yeah, so let's separate it. So if we look at the diamonds, they're absolutely untraceable. Once they've been recut, there's absolutely no way of being able. So they literally disappear into the market. That's why something like the 2013 Carlton heist for the Leviathan gems, which was almost £100 million worth, none of those diamonds have ever been found anywhere. They literally disappear into the, into thin air, and they recut, they reappear as different stones. With gemstones like rubies and sapphires and emeralds, there is some traceability in terms of leading them back to the mine. If they're left with certain types of inclusions inside, then they could be traced. It has happened in the past, but once they've been recut, if they cut out the inclusions, they again disappear completely. Come on, show me the jewels. Show me this one. What have you got? Hold it up. Do you know what? Compared to, so what I've got here, I've got a 5-carat cushion. And obviously on the camera it looks relatively small, but one of the really interesting question is, and this is about £200,000 worth, is there is a 49-carat, the Dresden white. Was that part of the heist? Was that part of the 3 sets? And also there is the largest blue sapphire, which the rumors are that it's between 571 carats and 648. So that's the largest blue sapphire in the world. Was that also part of the set? They went into one display case. They must really have thought this through and considered which, what were they going to do? Because the police attended the scene very quickly, but they were gone.
Tobias, make sure, be very careful that when you leave, that you don't sort of leave anything behind. Knowing my colleagues, they'll have your pockets before you can say it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.